Guys, when you bump into someone on the street in China, the first words you'll probably say is
对不起
as you say sorry in English. Let's first take a look at the character.
对
The meaning of
对
is to face, match, or respond. There are 3 theories about the origin of
对
it is said to depict a person holding a weapon, a guardian tending to plants, or someone carrying an oil lamp. I personally prefer the third one. Why? Before we talk about the origin of the character,
对
let's first get to know another character.
瞪
In ancient times,
瞪
once referred to an oil lamp made of bronze, an essential tool for our ancestors to light up the dark nights. Listen carefully, don't
对
and
瞪
sound quite similar. In the development of Chinese characters, characters with similar pronunciations often share a common origin. Now, let's take a look at the evolution of
对
the right part of this character is actually a pictograph of a hand. What about the left part? Doesn't it look just like a candlestick? Ancient people all over the world used candlesticks to brighten up the night. In this case, the most reasonable interpretation of
对
is a hand holding a lamp, far more convincing than the idea that it depicts a hand holding a weapon or a guardian tending to plants. And the core meaning of
对
to face is derived exactly from this original sense. When you hold a lamp in your hand, you always have to face the person or object in front of you to illuminate them. With light connecting both sides and eyes meeting each other, the character gradually took on the meaning of to face or to confront. In Chinese, we say not as
不
if you don't want to do something, just pop the character
不
in front of the verb. By doing so, you've clearly said no or refused. Now, let's take a fun little trip back in time to see how the written form of
不
has changed. Check this out. This is what it looked like way back in the Oracle Bone script days. Pretty confusing at first sight, right? Especially that upside-down triangle at the top, which slowly turned into a straight line. People have all sorts of ideas about where
不
came from. Most folks think it's from a flower bud that hasn't opened yet. But some say it's more like a seed that's planted itself underground but hasn't started growing above the soil. I'm more into that second idea myself. So, in those old Oracle Bone scripts, that upside-down triangle meant going downwards. When it changed into a straight line, it started meaning the ground. Now, picture a seed that's got its roots down deep but hasn't poked its head out yet. You can't see anything happening on the surface, so nobody even knows it's there. From that, don't you think we can say it's kind of like saying nothing's happening, or no way? Let's start with the oldest form of
起
in Oracle Bone inscriptions. Its structure is vivid and intuitive, consisting of 3 core components. The upper left part depicts a person walking with arms swinging, and the small component below it is the character.
直
As shown in the evolution of the character.
直
In ancient Chinese,
直
is a pictograph of a foot. Then what about the right-hand part?
四
In Oracle Bone inscriptions and bronze inscriptions,
四
is mostly believed it once referred to baby or praying to have a baby. When analyzing the composition of the character,
起
however, I prefer to interpret this right-hand part as a person kneeling down. Whether it refers to a baby learning to stand up and begin to walk, or a kneeling person stands up and begins to walk, it implies a transition from a static to an active state. You must have noticed right up part has been changed from
四
to this component, which is called
几
and also observe that
四
and
几
are almost indistinguishable from one another. The similar shapes might be the major reason that they were interchangeable and used for same meaning, until
几
finally replaced.
四
In some,
起
means a person using foot strength to move from lying down to sitting, from sitting to standing, or from standing to walking, in other words, to get up or to set off. The original meaning of
起
is to get up from a sitting or lying position, and it later developed an extended meaning of bring back to life. Now, let's examine these short phrases.
对不起
Among them
对
means to face or to treat,
不
is a negative word,
起
represents the action of making up for or retrieving. Put together, the literal meaning is, my actions can't make up for what I owe you. This is further extended to mean, I have offended you and I am unable to make up for my apologies. Ultimately, it has solidified into a common expression for apology, just like sorry and I apologize in English.